told my mom I felt like a burden, and now my stepdad says he wants to adopt me. Everything's changing fast. I'm a teenage girl, and my mom had me when she was 18. I only see my dad about 3 days a year during Christmas. It's pretty clear he prioritizes his other kids more than me, but I try not to take it personally. My stepdad has been in my life since I was 5. He's really nice to me, but I don't feel like he'd care much if I weren't around. Still, he makes my mom and little brother, my mom's and stepdad's biological child, so happy, and he does a lot for me. For that, I really appreciate him and what he's brought to our family. Now, my mom is pregnant and I'm getting a little sister. I'm excited, but also a little nervous. My stepdad hasn't said anything about this being his first daughter, which I really appreciate because it shows he's being sensitive to me. Even though I don't think he sees me as his daughter, it means a lot that he's considerate of my feelings. My mom is really excited about the baby too. She's been shopping for baby clothes and working on the nursery with me since I love art and am painting a mural for my sister. Sometimes, though, my mom says things like, "I'm so grateful I can give the baby everything I couldn't give you," or how blessed she is to not be raising this child alone. She's really happy to see my stepdad becoming a dad again, and of course, I want her to have the life she deserves. But hearing those things makes me feel like I'm less important or a burden. Then I feel guilty for even thinking that because I truly want her to be happy. She stayed and raised me when my dad didn't, and I'm grateful for that. Painting the nursery has been my escape, so I've been keeping quiet. At dinner, my mom asked me why I was so quiet, and I finally told her how I felt. She got really sad, and my stepdad had to comfort her. I told her how much I love her and how grateful I am for everything she's done for me, but she was still upset. Now I feel like I might have hurt her feelings on purpose, even though I know it's important to be honest. I feel conflicted. Was I wrong? If I was, I want to make it up to them. I was thinking of making them breakfast in bed and finishing the nursery at night to surprise them. Update 1 day later. Last night, I wanted to talk to my mom, but she was already asleep. My stepdad asked if we could talk instead, and what he said completely changed how I see everything. He told me he loves me and that I am his daughter, no questions asked. He said he didn't bring this up before because he didn't want to make me feel bad about my biological dad. He said he's always wanted to adopt me but didn't want to pressure me. The only issue is that for it to happen, my bio dad would have to give up his parental rights. He admitted he was worried about 2 things. Either my bio dad wouldn't fight it, which might hurt me, or he would fight it but still wouldn't want to be more involved in my life, which would also hurt me. That's why he's avoided bringing it up for so long. I told him I want him to be my real dad and that I want to take his last name. He said we'd see what we can do. If it doesn't work, we could hyphenate my name, and in the meantime, I could use his last name on things like my soccer jerseys. He promised that as soon as I turn 18, we'll make it official. He also told me that he'll always take care of me, that I've never been, and never will be, a burden. He said I don't have to always be so nice, and that even if I'm an evil teenage girl sometimes, he'll still love me just as much as he does now. And then he said something that really stuck with me. I never have to feel pressured to babysit my younger siblings. He said that even though they were young parents to me, they are still my parents, and it's their responsibility to raise all of us. I don't even know how to put into words how much this means to me. Second update 2 years later. I talked to my mom this morning, and she said she wasn't mad at me. She was mad at herself. She told me she wishes she could have given me more, but I reminded her that she gave me more time with her, and that was enough for me. She said she had no idea how to be a mom when I was born, and doesn't know how I turned out so good, but she's happy and proud. Then she told me I better be selfish today because she wants to take me shopping and buy me lots of things. She said I've never been a burden and that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to her. She also told me I should go to therapy because being a people pleaser isn't healthy. This morning, my mom and stepdad called my bio dad, and he agreed to sign away his rights. I thought I'd feel relieved, but I got really emotional and cried a lot. I'm not sure why. I wanted this to happen, but but it still hit me hard. My mom and stepdad hugged me through it, and now we're throwing a party tonight with both my mom's family and my dad's family to celebrate. My dad's family, especially my grandma and grandpa, are so excited that I'll finally have their last name. My grandma has already sent me pictures of gold necklaces she wants to have made for me with my new last name.